My father is a good man, he is a kind man, but he is also a Pakistani man. And in Pakistan, there's a certain stigma about periods. And it happens every month for us women since I was about 13 years old. And I still remember the first time I had my period. So it was hot summer in the holy month of Ramadan, and as a Muslim woman, I have to be extremely hush-hush about my time of month. When in the world did men and women become embarrassed at the word period? I'm on my period.
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 It's the most natural function of the womb, a place we all called home. And it seems like the most obvious thing in the world to worship the ground that our mothers walk on.
But everyone with a period knows what it's like to be period shamed. And what's worse, we often experience period shaming before we even have our first periods. TV shows, advertisements, and even politicians go out of their way to try to make women feel ashamed about shedding their uterine lining every month, and it really doesn't make any sense.
Amongst all of these deterrents, it is integral that we remember that our periods are
The ultimate excuse for self-care.
Healthy. Have always been and will always be a part of life. It's a fact of human biology, and it needs to get normalized.
Periods have been long associated with dirt and impurity.
Historical bias against women has made it seem like periods are something to be ashamed of, but that's just not the case. If a girl's having a bad day, people will automatically assume that she's on her period, and that's just unacceptable. Go into any girl's bathroom and you'll hear people quietly opening tampons, terrified of other people hearing them, terrified of other people knowing that they're on their periods.
and we may be on something that is societally frowned upon.
But I still feel empowered. And even though I have terrible cramps and I just want to lay in bed, I still grow through the day as it was a normal one.
But I am fully capable to achieve anything as I would otherwise.
But I'm not impure.
But I feel sanguine.
But I feel awesome and clean, and just like I do when I'm not on my period.
And I feel like the most beautiful woman in the world right now. I think that every girl deserves a little bit more than to be quiet.
मेरा साथ दो.
ఈ సందేశాన్ని వ్యాప్తి చేయడంలో నన్ను కలవండి.
माझ्या बरोबर सामील व्हा.
ચલો આપણે બધા સાથે આવે અને હાથ મળાવીએ.
Joteg Seri. Join me. Join me in breaking the very silence that causes harm to our millions of friends, sisters, cousins, aunts, and mothers. Join me in raising awareness about the menstrual hygiene that plays a vital role in breaking the vicious cycle of injustice and poverty. When we break our silence, we become one step closer to giving these indescribably deserving women the rights that they deserve. Menstruation matters, not just to girls and women, but to everyone around them as well. This is not just women's rights, it's human rights.
Thank you.